Look, y'all. Um, have y'all noticed that I've been doing videos with the same shirt on? Yeah, I've been doing videos, and I want to explain. I want to get off to the best of my ability. Get off into. Y'all notice I have the same shirt on. I noticed that probably some of my family members they don't. That I would say I came from a tradition to where uh, family they took pride in their dress code. For me, when it comes to dress code and actually dressing, I'm lazy. Now, uh, I know it's a bad habit. I would say it's a bad habit because probably was genetically just being a bad habit. I noticed that my brother, now he's totally different from me. Like my hair, people look at it like my hair. My hair don't even look the best. You know what I'm saying? Um, my family members, they always get on me about a lot about taking care of my personal hygiene, which I do. I understand that it is important, your personal hygiene, and I know that I neglected myself when it came when it comes to personal hygiene. Like with me being on camera now, they say, I mean, you know what I'm saying. I mean, from what they was putting in the comment section, that they say I look crazy. You see what I'm saying? And maybe that's my fault too. You know, I would say it's more so my fault. I don't want to just look like I'm just, I don't know, putting myself in a box or whatever, but I am talking about a issue that I'm dealing with, but I have some things that I want to address behind it. Um, when it comes to YouTube, let's say YouTube, people always tell, and I want to go into this and just address something. I'm not here to like throw water on my people, you know, for encouraging me is to um I should say look presentable and stuff like that, which I don't disagree with it, but I just want to address a couple of things that I want to throw in here with this video. When it comes to wait a minute, I want to make sure I'm not leaving that now. Now, family can be very cruel. I would say when it comes to addressing you, they don't care how you feel. That's the type of family I came from. They don't care how you feel. They don't care how you take it. It's either it's that or it's not. But I think when certain not this is not being critical of my people at all, because I do understand we live in under a Roman Empire such as white supremacy. We have been our people have been affected and colonized by oppression so much. But it is although it is natural for us is to dress. We believe in dress code and stuff. The only thing that I'm good at doing is being as honest as possible. The only thing I'm good at is doing my best and keeping the commandments of the Most High. The only thing I'm good at is I say doing everything I can to make sure that I'm being cautious about what's right and what's wrong when it comes to other stuff, certain things. When it comes to well, if I can think, I can't think of no more right now. But if I can think of any more throughout the course of this video, I put it out there. Um, I don't want to feel like I'm being critical or nothing. But if I, like for me, if I'm not really looking a certain way, like physical appearance, my family is the type of people they don't want to have nothing. They really wouldn't want to watch my videos, and I guess I understand why or whatever. You know, I'm looking at it from their perspective, their version of it. If you know what I'm saying, they perceive it in a different way, and I'm just gonna take it in a different version because when a lot of people let me just get to the point, breaking things down as far as me doing YouTube and as far as how I feel about views and all that kind of stuff. I've always been the type of person, I don't care about fame. I don't care about fame. I don't care about none of that stuff. I can wake up in the morning and I can have millions of subscribers. And if somebody come and if drama come with it, if there be any drama and people come and if I blow up, just blow it up over some drama and just being beefing with people on YouTube, on social media, going back and forth, you know what I would do? I delete that whole damn channel. I don't give a damn how much money is in, I don't care. I don't. I promise you. I'm telling you the truth on that. If I woke up and I had 1 million subscribers, I would literally go and delete that whole damn channel. I would. I promise you I would do that. Somebody in the comment section probably saying, somebody out there probably saying, yeah, if you get 1 million subscribers, yeah, right. I promise you I would do that. Well, God's gonna try you. That's what everybody would say. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the Most High did try that. If it came with some drama, because I'm not used to going around and being in drama with people. I like to just create videos. I got videos up that I've been had up for like 6 and 7 years, and they ain't got but 2 and 3 views on. That's go to show you I'm for my people. I'm not doing it. I didn't give up. If you go and look at any of my videos, you will never see me in my videos talking about, oh man, I ain't got no many views. I'm gonna quit you. I'm gonna do this and I'm oh the hell with that. No, I do it because it's just something that I love doing. It's just naturally in me or in my DNA from the best way that I can say it. I love doing this. You see what I'm saying? I like doing it because I love doing it. I love saying things good about my people. I love it's a joy to me. It's for me to let my people know that I'm for my people and the way we being oppressed by Esau, the so-called white man. When I stand up in the gap, say these things, or go out in the streets and speak, or at least try to go. I'm new to, even though I'm new to it, and I'm new to it going out in the streets and speaking for my people. I'm new to this here, and you can tell I'm not that good at it yet because I just started. I'm afresh because you know you coming up not knowing how to do certain things. You have to teach yourself certain things. So it's gonna take me a minute to get to where I need to be. You see what I'm saying? So even though I put up the majority of my videos don't hardly have any views on. Some of them have maybe, whatever views or whatever, but the majority of my videos don't have probably about maybe 2 or 3 or 4 views. But do I get mad and give up and like, oh hell, I'm not doing this here? No, I do it because I'm doing it for the right reason. That lets you know right there. Because see, I don't let nothing. If all right, if I like I'm doing this video right now. This video, let me give you an example. If I do this video and I'm gonna post this video, I'm gonna eventually end this live. Let's say 8, 9, 10, 20 years from now, I look back on this video and this video have 0 views on it. Do you know I would not cry? I would not do none of that. I would still look at my video and I would enjoy this video. If this video don't have not 1 view on it. You know why? It's because I truly care about my people. I don't have a hidden gender in mind. This is something that I love doing. It's genetically in me. It's a reason why that I do these videos that I do. It has nothing to do. Now I know I'm supposed to don't get me wrong. I know I should be taking more pride in my dress code. This shirt, my family might look at this video and they probably pissed off at me for wearing the same shirt in this video. Because that's the type of family that I came from. You see what I'm saying? My father, my brothers, and things like that. they might would be angry with me for for coming on camera looking a certain way because I came that's the place that I came from. But I also try to let them know that I just look I know I it's good I'm supposed to look decent. I'm supposed to be order. I understand when it comes to dress code, and I say it like this here. This is what I done. I told him, I said, well, I understand what you're saying. At least I wash my shirts every day. I wash them. I wash them all the time. I just wash my shoes today. You see what I'm saying? The reason I'm talking on this topic like this here is because I was having a conversation with some of the family members, and this is the reason why I'm bringing this up in this video, and that's the reason why I'm saying you can't please everybody. Wait a minute, did I close? Let me open this chat up. I think it said private chat. It ain't supposed to be like this. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Let me. But I did. Let's see here. Yeah, man. I'm just um. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, I practiced putting the link in the chat just in case if anybody want to come in. But at the same time, it's not for me and doing YouTube. If like I can go and look at my videos I did like 9, 8, 7, 9 years ago. I'm not gonna French up and be crying and like no child or no weak-minded person because I don't have the certain amount. I don't have over 100 views, and therefore I'm gonna stop it all. No, I do it because I love doing what I do. I mean, I love doing what I'm doing. It's just like a guy. If he's dating your daughter or something like that, now he may say, "Oh, the reason why." She may ask the man, "Well, what are you attracted to? Why you love me?" "Oh, I love you because you look good or you fine." Really? You don't love me. You just love me. You just going off of looks, right? Well, what if what about my brain? Why are you not interested in what's in my brain? You see what I'm saying? The only agenda that a person have in mind, they just want to just sleep. Well, they want a one night stands. I say it like that. Y'all know what that means. So if a person coming around you saying that they like you, and this is going into the thing of where it says prove. If you want a true friend, you got to prove them first because you got to find out what is their purpose of coming around. You see what I'm saying? What is the purpose of you doing this? Are you doing this because you trying to receive some brownie points, or is something eventually is a hidden agenda or something that you really want? You see what I'm saying? And if it's a hidden agenda that a person want, pretty soon it's going to come out. Eventually, it's going to be exposed. Have you ever heard people say, "What's done in the dark will come to the light"? Now I know I'm doing. Now you know what? I'm doing a video in this shirt on purpose. I'm doing it on purpose. The reason why I'm doing this video and doing this video with the same shirt that I'm doing right now, for one, I'm showing them that for one, and they may consider this to be kind of wrong. I'm not saying it. I'm not gonna say it to be disrespectful before it come out my mouth, but I'm gonna say it because to let people know you can't just confine me to one thing. All right, for example, if I take a picture, which I don't do very often, I'm not gonna take a picture and then go to a go to somebody all the time and just go to my family members all the time and say, hey, how do you like this picture? Which is, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with getting advice from somebody, but I'm talking about when you make it a habit and you just thinking about, oh, what people gonna think of the picture, I shouldn't put it up. Don't overemphasize yourself. You have to get to the point to where you have to make a decision for yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like this here. You can't let other people define to you what beauty is. You define what beauty is, because at the end of the day, they're not gonna let you talk them into wearing something, putting, being, be yourself. You see what I'm saying? I can say that's one thing about certain men. All they have to do is just comb their hair. They don't have to like do a whole lot. They don't have to be insecure. Black man, we don't have to be insecure about ourselves. You see what I'm saying? We don't. We don't. We're not insecure about ourselves. We hear people say things. Now, it's not that we don't want to take advice from anybody. I'm not saying that I want to take advice from a woman. I'm not saying that's not, clearly that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that when you get to the point to where every time you, because see, stuff like that it would be girly stuff. You see what I'm saying? I think for me to sit up and be like, ooh, how this picture look? I don't think I should put this up here. If you emphasize it on it too, I don't want to emphasize on that too much, because it's just seems like more of a feminine trait. You see, you get what I'm saying? Like, let's say if I post a picture, let me say it like this. If I post a picture, right? If I take a picture, which I don't do very often, and I'm running into the living room, and I'm always running to my auntie, or I'm running to my mother and telling them, oh, look at this picture and how you like, and I'm doing it all the time. And then they stare at the picture before they say anything. Mm, it look all right. You need to fix that collar there, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my goodness. And then you start feeling bad. You're like, why you said that? And then they'll say the first thing they'll use against you, well, you asked me my opinion for, then I told you. If you don't get mad with me about it, and you be like, oh my goodness, okay. Well, you just get to the point to where you would just say, well, hell, you know what? The hell with it. I'm just gonna just don't let other just whatever you just do you. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I named the video of it that you see on the computer screen. You can't please everybody. Trust me, I've been there. You can't satisfy everybody. You can't satisfy everybody. You just can't. No matter what you do, you can't. You can't satisfy everybody. You can do everything they want you to do. They're going to always find something that's going to be left about what you're doing. It's going to always be something left-handed. And you're like, damn, I just washed my shoes. What else what else you want? And then as soon as you wash the shoes, because I'm just making up something, and they saying they smelling odors, and they saying this and that and the third. Like, what the hell? I just rammed shit. I just robbed my whole closet. I turning everything upside down, washing every cloth in my closet. I'm just making up something. I'm not referring to nobody. You're like, what? And then you get to the point to where you just be like, you know what? The hell with this shit. You know what I mean? It just become frustrating, and you just back out like, I give up. No matter what I do, they're not gonna be satisfied. If they go from, like, they'll say things like, I don't like the way you dress. You see what I'm saying? Now you go to dressing right, then they go to telling you, well, you look a little too feminine. What you just told me? Now you told me I'm doing all this stuff that you say do. Now I feel like you just got me. You got me running in circles now, and now I'm looking crazy. Now I'm sure enough looking stupid as hell now. Because 1 minute you were saying that I wasn't the shirt that I have on. I wear too many of the same shirts. I don't get no views, and you look crazy, and you look stupid, and you look retarded. Okay, all right. Now that you did that, said that. Now I'm changing up, and I'm doing all of this and doing everything I can. I'm washing my shirts. I'm just making up something. I'm washing my damn shirts every day, even though it's the same shirt. At least it's clean. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm doing that. I brush my teeth all the time. You see what I'm saying? I'm just making up something. Even though my hair, it don't look, you know what I mean? I washes it every so often. Okay. Now that I'm doing all of that, shaping my hair up, I'm not going out here looking like a wow person or whatever you want to call it. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing all those things. Now you're telling me I'm walking the streets too much. What the hell? Like what? Like you be like, wait a minute, hold the hell up. Am I really hearing what I think I'm hearing? Like, wait a minute, you just told me a couple of days ago. You just told me about 30 minutes ago. You told me you looking good, you got everything, but you walk down the streets too much. That's a little bit too much, son. You'll be like, wait a minute, hold up. Like, what? Hmm. And you'd be like, okay, which one is it? I don't know what to do now. What you saying now? What's the problem now? Okay, you left your sardines, you dropped a little juice. You should have took some soap and put it down there. Okay, you go down there and do that. Then you go look at the soap and you be like, okay, son, you didn't have to use that much soap. Like, what are you talking about? Okay, no matter what I do, it's never, you told me is to clean up the sardine juice because it smells too much. Now, this, I'm just making up something, y'all. Okay, I do that. Now, the smell ain't here no more. Now, what? Well, you left here today and you didn't sweep the sidewalk because you didn't ask me to sweep the sidewalk. I'll do it when I get back. All right, okay, all right. Son, you was gone too long. What? Okay, now you done jump to I was gone too long. Now, if I go and stay in the house and I'm back before it get dark, it's 8:30, it's 8 o'clock, it's still daylight. Okay, son, why you didn't um why you didn't come back at 10 o'clock? Wait a minute now, hold it. You told me to don't be stepping out. Like you told me don't come in late. You literally just said this 30 minutes ago. You didn't want no one coming in your house this late. Now you mad and you pissed off at me. And so you just get to the point to where you get discouraged or you just get frustrated at that moment. You be like, you know what? The hell with this shit. I'm not doing none of this shit no more because I done went through all of them 2,000 rules and regulations that you was told me I wasn't living up to. I tried living up to them, and each time excuse me, and each time I tried, you throwed something at me. You kept throwing shots at me, like I was doing everything wrong. So you know what? I'm to the place. I'm gonna come to a conclusion. Is that I'm going to take a goddamn picture. How I take a damn picture. I'm gonna take a picture when I get ready. I'm not gonna keep coming to you asking you your thoughts on this picture. I'm not gonna keep coming to you saying, okay, I changed this shirt just because you asked me to do it. Because I already know if I come out and change the shirt that I'm already that the person, I'm just making up something, told me to change, I know you're gonna come up and you're gonna say I need to put a damn bird on my head. So you know what? I'm not gonna even do none of this shit. I'm not doing none of it because I'm tired as hell. Because no matter what I do, you're going to find something in that picture that's fucked up. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this shit in the comment section. Now, another thing. I'm all for my people. Y'all notice in a lot of my videos, I talk about Esau. I talk about our people, so-called blacks here in America, been under slavery since the last 1900s or whatever. You know, I'm just saying something like that. Now, you can correct me on that if I'm wrong. If I got it wrong, my bad. But I know it's something like that. And if I start talking a lot about being successful, if I'm talking about that and I just switch up and talk about different things, somebody is not going to be satisfied. Somebody going to come along and say I'm talking about different things too much. Wait a minute. And then I'll be like, hold the hell up. Now, this person just told me I'm mixing up things in this video too much. Then they'll come back and say, you're not reading the Bible enough when you just told me literally I need to stop reading the Bible. Which one is it? You see what I'm saying? Which one is it? Because you just told me 1 day and 30 minutes, 30 minutes and 1 day ago, you just told me I need to stop reading the Bible. Now you're telling me I'm not reading it enough. So it sounds like to me you're contradicting your damn self. So that's why you see this video. It's to name it. You can't please everybody. You can't please everybody because it will frustrate the shit out of it. Don't never try to please no one. I'm here to tell, do you. Whatever it is that you're doing, like me, I do everything I can to advocate for my people. But unfortunately, our people is brainwashed by the so-called white man and slavery that this in. Obviously, you're not going to be able to please the majority of our people because our people they have been bamboozled with a bunch of lies, just like I was. I was once foolish in that same spot. It's somewhere in the Bible it says, at some point we was all foolish and disobedient, reprobate unto every good work, being reprobate. Everybody was foolish at some point and didn't know. Like me, I didn't even know the stuff that I know now. I was dumb, and there's a whole lot more I'm still learning. So I don't know everything. And I'm like this here. I'm not gonna sit up there and try to argue with an individual, and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't walk around calling myself African American or black because I clearly tell people, you know what? From what I understand now, I'm not black. I'm not black. I used to put African American down on my application years ago when I was like teenager, like 16 and 17 and 18. And as I gotten a little older, I say African American. But I don't say that no more. Because I tell them I don't call myself black. I don't consider myself to be black. I just say that I'm a man of I just say a so-called man of color. And then I don't even use that too much. I just say I'm just a so-called a man with just a little bit of melanin, a little bit of color. That's all. But I don't walk around calling myself black. I'm not doing that. I mean, that I know now. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to walk around here calling myself something that I don't know for sure what the hell I'm talking about. But I do know that I can say that experiencing the poverty level, I can say, yeah, I can definitely relate to having liking and resources and stuff like that. I can pretty much say that I can do that. Now, as far as my great grandpa and great this and that and the third, I don't know what their life was like. I don't know nothing about no great grandpa, none of that. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't in that time, because that was a different era. I don't know what they was. I don't know whether they was rich or poor. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best thing that I can say. Now, I don't have very much information on that. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. So I can say one thing and I can be lying. And I don't want to speak on nothing that I don't really know. But I do know for sure that our people was enslaved, and we have been lied to and gave a lot of lies. That's all I know. I do know that, like I said, that I was liking. I can say that I can relate to being poor, liking the resources, not having my father in my life. I can relate to that. Me and my brothers can. Yes, you know. So I don't want to call myself something that I don't know for sure that I'm not. Hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah. I just try to give people my experience and stuff like that. Like if I go on the streets, I just if they ask if they get because I know people can challenge me on stuff like this. They can say stuff like, "Are you?" I can say I don't know exactly where my forefathers go back to. I don't know exactly what they are, but what I can say, I was told Creole, but I don't use that shit. I don't use that. That's a man-made term. So I don't call myself Creole. I don't do that. Matter of fact, I don't consider myself. I don't think. I don't feel like. I don't think that I am a Creole. You see what I'm saying? I don't do that. But I think I'm kind of getting off the subject. But you can't please everybody. You cannot please everyone. You can't do it. And this video can involve. We have been conditioned as a so-called people of color is not to support each other at all. And it goes back to this here and relating to this. You can't satisfy everybody no matter what you do. You can get out of your clothes for them. You can brush, you can cut, you can chop and shave your hair. They're gonna find something that they're gonna be saying that you did wrong. You know, and that's just the way it is. You know, because of it, like me, like look, think about this shirt that I got on. I got this shirt on. Now, a lot of my family probably wouldn't. They probably ain't gonna waste their time watching me. So this is what I'm saying. Is the clothes I got on that makes me more important, or is it what I'm saying that's important? Because last I checked, what makes you important, or what's important about this video, if I'm saying something that's true, if I'm sitting on here just wanting to bamboozle people, then that it matters what I say. What I say is matters. If for you to sit up here, or for anybody to say, it doesn't matter what you say as long as you're trying to look good for the camera, that's stupid as hell. No, I'm not trying to look good for the camera. I'm not doing none of that. I just do this here because number one, I love advocating for my people, and I love Black history stuff, and I love learning, and I love understanding and learning. If it's something that I don't know and you enlighten me on it, I'm gonna be happy. That's what's important. I'm not out here. I'm not no. I don't commit treason. I don't have no intentions at all. Nowhere near thinking about treason. To me, if I can hold myself up and don't do any of that stuff, and live righteous and not deceive my people and tell my people the truth and keep the commandments, all 613 commandments of the laws of the Most High God, that's what's important. Because at the end of the day, you can please the Most High, but you can't please individual people. You cannot satisfy everybody, so don't even try the shit. You can't please everybody. Let me go ahead and cut this off for the music's sake.